Fun.
Emily's got one crazy eye. She looks to the west and she looks to the sky. Don't ask her how she sees. Don't ask her what it means. I can only say I've seen better days. This is my mistake. You have no idea it could be asleep before it finally wakes. And we've been here before, wrestling on the floor, pleading for God's sakes. But time and time again I tell my old friends I don't know what's at stake. And Emily knows something about blow. Dizzy white snowflakes find their way right up her nose. Don't ask her how she feels. Don't ask her what is real. I can only say I've seen better days. This is my mistake. You have no idea it could be asleep before it finally wakes. And we've been here before, wrestling on the floor, pleading for God's sake. But time and time again I tell my lonely friends I don't know what's at stake.
You guys ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready, sweetie?
Oh yeah, maybe you are. Michael.
Okay. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. And welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Emily. This over here is the lovely and talented Natasha.
Bonjour, everybody.
And over here, we got NANABOOZHOO himself. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO.
Bonjour.
And of course, the rock
look how
star
handsome that guy is.
cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Say hello, Michael Lyons.
Hello everybody. Bonjour. And bonjour kakina awia.
I don't know why I even tried.
You roll us off.
I don't see how we got here now.
Yay.
I don't see how we got here now. Hey,
Okay.
I don't see how we got here now.
Okay, check this out. Just a brief glimpse behind the curtain. There's a drawing Michael did of Emily. Special thanks to a band called Ishi and a gentleman. Good morning, everybody. And good morning, John. If I can find a bronze star out here in space, I'll get you one. How you fellas doing? Welcome back to the show. Today is, Ishkwa Anima E Gija Good. It's after prayer day. Or Monday, as we call it. In the Queen's English. Nah. But I thought I would go down to Mars, put out some tobacco, say a little prayer. I'm going to ask the Creator to help me speak well today. So, let me see. Let me get the coordinates in here. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. Jarvis, are you up? Boop, 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 boop. That's what Iron Man calls his artificial intelligence, that guy. Anyway, computer, would you mind teleporting me down to the surface of the planet Mars out here floating in outer space? Boop, 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 boop. All right. Make it so on my mark. Engage. Oh, there you go. Mars. I never know, Captain Picard would sometimes say, make it so. And sometimes he'd say, engage. And I think I'm going to use engage when I talk to the computer. But when I talk to Natasha, I'm just going to say, make it so. Because I don't want her to get ideas that I need to go out and buy a diamond. I used to think that engagement rings were stupid. It's like, what a waste of money. But now I think engagement rings, the whole thing, the whole ceremony behind it, was set up to keep young men from marrying the first girl that looked at them sideways. When I was in my early 20s, I wanted to get married. I had this girlfriend, and I thought, oh, wow. Yeah, sure, why not? I am 23 years old, and she's not that fat. I'm going to marry her. But I didn't have any money. So I could never afford the engagement ring. But now, oh, I'm so grateful. I just dodged a bullet not marrying that woman. And it was all because I couldn't afford to buy an engagement ring. I wanted to get on one knee and go, oh, you, please marry me. now that I'm old, I'm like, realize how stupid that was. Anyway, so I'm not here for that. I'm here to put out a little asema, a little tobacco. I'm going to offer it to the Creator. Get your manado. I'm going to say, get your manado. Odapana niwi asema. Great Spirit, accept my tobacco. Daga we duka wishin. Ando minowe gigajeba. Help me to speak well this morning. Miigwech ga iji bimadizian. Thank you for my life. Miigwech ga iji kakina gegu. Ga iji chikean nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ga bizin dawiyeg. Thank you for listening. Dush and Miigwech ga gage niwi gashkenda moen. Thank you for healing my sadness. Getting me through the hard times, the depression, the grief. You know? Yeah, I carry on like I'm happy-go-lucky NANABOOZHOO. Oh, you know, he's good. He doesn't have a care in the world. What? He's got a spaceship, hot girlfriend, live stream podcast. What could NANABOOZHOO possibly be depressed about? But I'll tell you, you know, sometimes I get the blues. I get the blues so bad. And so I appreciate you carrying me, you know, when there were just 2 footprints in the sand. Miigwech Kitchimanadu. Thank you. And thank you for, you know, my health. And, I don't know, everything. Miigwech for the BOOZHOO crew. Miigwech for this live stream. Miigwech for, you know, providing for us through super chats. Hint, hint. Nah. And thank you for everything. Miigwech. Miigwech. Apeyenge. Amen. Oh, the beautiful pink skies of the planet Mars. When NASA started faking Mars photos, they decided to make the skies pink. I don't know why. You know. When I was a little guy, they used to tell us, oh yeah, you know, the sky is blue. It's reflecting the oceans. Then they go, well, how come there's no green parts or white parts or anything? And then they gave up on that. Like, no, it's blue because light refract. I don't know. Then I found out, no, it's blue because that's water above the firmament. I mean, not this. This is Mars. But, yeah, apparently there's a dome. And above the dome, there's waters above. It separates the waters above from the waters below. Read your Bibles. No. Anyway. I guess I better go on back. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, it's weird. Computer. Boop, 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 boop. Please teleport me back. On my mark. Boop, boop, boop. And what am I calling it? Engage. Boop, boop, boop. Hey. Miigwech. Spaceship. Alright, I suppose I better head on back, set the coordinates. Nothing's happening. I'm turning a key, but nothing's happening. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please engage engines. Boop, boop. What's that mean? Boop, boop, boop. I don't speak computer beep bops. What's wrong with the computer? How come we're not moving? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm on a gas. Boop, boop. How come you didn't tell me we're low on gas? Now I'm stranded out here by Mars. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, crap. I better call home. Computer, call Natasha. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie. Well, hi, NANABOOZHOO. What are you doing? I'm out in the spaceship. I came out to Mars. Did you really? Wow, you were up early today. Yeah, I got up early and I thought I'd take the old spaceship for a spin, but I forgot to put gas in the spaceship, and now I'm stuck out in outer space. Well, why don't you just teleport home? Oh yeah, I can do that. Computer, do we have enough gas for me to teleport? Boop, boop. I don't think I have enough gas left to teleport all the way to Earth. Well, I could teleport you from here. Would you mind? No, not at all. Okay, hang on.
And that's 1 to teleport. Do you want me to teleport the whole spaceship?
Nah, just teleport me.
Well, what's going to happen to the spaceship?
Who cares? We'll buy another one.
Okay. And that's 1 to teleport. Those aren't free, you know.
Well, still.
Okay, hang on.
Make it so, number 1.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NANABOOZHOO. Hi, honey.
Hey, Natasha.
What's going on? You say you ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, isn't that always the way?
I don't know. I've never driven a spaceship and ran out of gas.
Hey, everybody. The lovely and talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO ni weenie mushane. Say hello, sweetheart.
BOOZHOO gakina awia. Hello, everybody. Mido giga shabe. Good morning.
And look over here. It's Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Ikadon BOOZHOO, Michael Lyons. Say hello to these nice people. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. How you doing this morning? Not bad. I got you some coffee. Oh, is this for me? Yep. Miigwech. Coffee. Hey, sweetie.
Yeah?
Did you know that in Ojibwe, we call coffee black medicine water?
I did know that. Makade mushkiki wabu.
Makade mushkiki wabu. Makade black. Makade lives matter, sweetie.
Shut up.
Makade mushkiki is medicine. And then wabu is any kind of liquid that you sip. Huh, Michael? Yeah, that's what I heard. Anyway. Oh, it's a beautiful fire, sweetie.
Well, you know, I got up early this morning and I went outside and I chopped some wood and I called it in and then I made a fire so it'd be all nice and cozy for our show.
Well, sweetie. You see that, fellas? You want to get a woman who's a homemaker. Homemaker doesn't just mean housewife. Somebody who's going to come in, make a fire. Well, I guess Michael made the coffee this morning, but, you know, we'll get you some breakfast. You know, clean up around here. I mean, you make our house a home.
Oh, sweetie.
Anyway, so today, sweetie, I have a question for you. Anin, Ojibwe bud, jipa.
How is the weather this morning? Arlene, Ojibwe bud, jiba. Well, let me see. Computer says it's 24 degrees and clear to partly cloudy skies.
I guess I could figure that out by looking out the window.
Yeah. Do you like how we don't even look out the window for the weather anymore? We just look at the internet.
Yeah, how dumb is that? Oh, I wonder what the weather's like. I better plug in a computer. Anin, Ojibwe bud, jiba. This morning, like gigajabe, means morning, like Mino Gigajabe, good morning. Jiba is this morning, this one we're having. Anin, Ojibwe bud, jiba. And the computer tells us that it's clear to cloudy.
Yep.
Mijikwad, it's a clear sky. Mijikwad. And then Ningwanakwad means it's cloudy. So if you want to say it's clear to partly cloudy, it's going to be like a weather girl.
Yeah.
Let's say you became the Ojibwe weather girl for, the local weather.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I think you guys should do.
You want me to be the weather girl?
We could probably just produce it here.
We for sure could produce it here.
Anyway, you would say, Mijikwad, Ando. Partly cloudy, a little bit cloudy would be like Bungi.
Bungi Ningwanakwad.
Bungi Ningwanakwad. When it's cloudy in the sky. And talk about a non-committal weather prediction.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be clear to partly cloudy to mostly cloudy. And it's not going to snow until it does.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I predict in the future with my, psychic powers of weather guy reporting. next week we're going to see clear to clear, partly cloudy sky. It's going to warm up and then cool off. And then nobody remembers what they said a week ago. So nobody ever goes, hey, dummy. The day's totally not like you said it was going to be yesterday. But weather guys get to just get on television. Hi. Yeah, sure. I'm going to tell you what the future holds. The future holds. Today, Noongum will be we Mijikwad. It will be clear sky, Undo to Bungi, Ningwanakwad, to partly cloudy. To really cloudy. To Gitchi Ningwanakwad. Excuse me. What else is going on?
Well, ever since we... Oh, no, you can look.
What?
I was going to say we can't tell how many people are watching anymore since we switched to that restream, whatever.
Yeah, that kind of bums me out.
No, but you can. Just look down below the messages.
Below the messages?
Yep, and there's 5 people watching.
Oh, cool. BOOZHOO Nanan people. Bejig nijnes weni win.
Nanin and godwaswi.
Nijwaswi.
Nishwaswi.
Jungaswi and amidaswi.
We will teach you how to
count to 10 in Ojibwe. Moen.
Everybody sing it! We will teach you. I miss Freddie Mercury.
Did you know Freddie Mercury?
Well, no, I just miss him. I wish he was alive.
Yeah, I wonder what Freddie Mercury would think of counting to 10 in Ojibwe. So there's 5 people watching. That means there's Bejig, Nij, Niswi, Niwin, Nanan. 5. 5 people watching. Have you noticed how bad YouTube has gotten?
I can't believe I can't find anything to watch.
Yeah. Somehow, I don't know if we did it to ourselves by not surfing more or whatever. But yeah, I mean, why does YouTube okay, this makes for a very boring YouTube show. But if you guys notice, 5-10 years ago, you get on YouTube and there'd be 20 kind of interesting videos offered up. You'd be like, oh, I don't know what to choose from first. These days, I mean, I finally end up just watching. Why are all YouTube clips 3 minutes long now?
Well, because people are stupid.
Yeah.
And they don't have an attention span.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody has an attention span anymore. So yeah, I mean, I don't even like watching YouTube. I get on there and it's the same things. They keep on recommending videos I've already seen, or 7-year-old videos. Somebody complaining about Trump. I'm like, he's not president anymore. Why does YouTube? Anyway. So yeah, YouTube has gotten unwatchable. I think they're. Oh, who cares? That's the other thing I've noticed. So many of the YouTube videos I tune into is the YouTube content creator complaining about, oh, they're banning us. They're shadow banning us. The controllers, the Illuminati doesn't want you hearing what we have to say. Well, maybe everybody just finally quit making fun podcasts. Back in the days of the Joe Rogan experience, when he was first starting out, there was 5 or 6 pretty funny comedian podcasts. And there'd be some conspiracy guys.
Yeah.
And history stuff, news, But now I'm like, oh, what did Tucker Carlson say in 2014? I'm like, I don't care. Why can't you? What are you doing to me, YouTube? But who cares? We're still here.
Yeah, we're still here. And we got a call on line 2.
Oh, really? Somebody called into the show? There's only 5 people watching.
Yep, on line 2.
Oh, cool. Mino Giga Jabe. Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to the show.
Oh, hello, love. It's me, it's the Queen Mum it is.
Oh, wow. Sweetie, it's the Queen of England.
Well, hello, Queen Elizabeth. Hello, Natasha. How are you, dear? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm in a right mess, I am. What's the matter, Queen?
Oh, you know, I was up here in heaven. I was having a cup of tea with David Bowie.
Oh, that's right. You hang out with Bowie now.
Oh, that's right. But that's watching your program.
Oh, yeah. What were you watching? Are you watching our live stream?
Oh, I love the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. But I'm all out of tea. I don't have a cup of tea.
You don't have a cup of tea in heaven?
No, I keep waiting for the girl to come and refill my tea, but she won't come. She's a terrible waitress.
I can't believe they have bad waitresses in heaven.
Hello, I'm the Queen Mum, I am. How do you say tea in Ojibwe?
Well, hot tea in like a cup is anibish abu.
Onibi-shabu?
Yep, that's right. Anibish abu.
I might have a cup of coffee. How do you say coffee in Ojibwe?
Well, in Ojibwe, we call coffee black medicine water. And in Ojibwe, you would say, Makade Mushkiki Wabu.
Makade Mushkiki Wabu?
That's right.
But I'm English. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea.
Yeah, I know. English people love tea. We used to drink tea a lot as Indian people before, the English people came over, and then we somehow got introduced to coffee. Did we really get coffee from John Dunbar?
I don't know. You would think we would have got coffee from the Colombians.
Yeah. I wonder what the real history of coffee is.
Who knows?
I don't know. Do you know, Queen?
I was just a girl when they invented coffee.
You were a little girl when they invented the beverage coffee?
Oh, that's right. I was 12, 13 years old, I suppose. I was like, Mum, what's this hot black liquid? It's like medicine.
Exactly. It's black medicine water.
And she said, well, it's coffee, dear. I didn't like it. I wanted me tea.
Okay. She wanted some tea instead.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with your grandson?
Pretty tatty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's with that Trump.
Who?
That Meghan Markle. I don't like her.
You don't like Megan? Why not?
Oh, she's rubbish. She's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think people are getting kind of sick of her. Yeah, frankly, they're kind of sick of yours. I mean, no offense, but your grandson.
Oh, I suppose I spoiled the lad. I shouldn't have been so... I coddled him too much.
You coddled him too much?
That's right. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. If I could go back, I'd smack him around with a rod.
You'd smack Harry with a rod?
Oh, that's right. I'd put him over my knee. I'd spike him. Abby, would you behave? I'm the Queen, Mum, and you're embarrassing me.
Yeah. That probably would have went a long way. But what can you do? You're in heaven now.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I got to go, but I will see you again, love. How do you say I will see you again in Ojibwe?
Well, funny you should ask. That's the name of our show today. I will see you again in Ojibwe. So, call back anytime. When we want to say, I will see you again, Queen, we say Giga Wabamin Minowa.
Giga Wabamin Minowa, love. I got to go. I'm going to go get a cup of tea. If the girl will ever come.
Yeah, I hope she shows up.
Natasha! Yes, Queen? Well, Giga men mean a wa, love. Well, Giga men mean a wa, Queen. I hope you have a beautiful day. Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm the Queen Mum, I am. Toodaloo.
What? I don't know what's going on with her. She said toodaloo and then she giggled.
I know.
Giga wabamin minawa. Gigawa. I always say giga, but it's really giga.
Giga wabamen minawa.
You I will see. Minawa again. And this is a Ojibwe phrase of the day, sweetie. But yeah, old Harry, Prince Harry of Essex, and Princess Megan.
Is she a princess?
She married a prince.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'm sick of that too.
You're sick of everything.
I am. The only reason I know anything about Harry and Meghan is because YouTube won't give me 10 minutes without some kind of, hey, did you hear about these two now? Like, this has nothing to do with my life. I'm a Midwestern American. I'm a Midwestern Native American. The royal family has about as much to do with my life as, the royal family in some other country that has kings and queens.
Is Zelensky a king?
I think he's a president, but they don't have real elections.
Really?
Yeah. Ukraine's essentially a Nazi dictatorship. And we're all like, hey, let's go defend these Nazis. Remember from the 80s, we hate Russia? Like, I don't hate Russia. Quit trying to scare us, YouTube.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You want to take another call?
Oh, sure, I'll take a call. Line 2?
Line 2.
Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air.
Yee-haw! Well, hey there, NANABOOZHOO. Why, it's me. It's President George W. Bush. Well, hi, George. That's President George W. Well, former president. No, man. I became president again. Didn't you hear? You're president again? Yeah, man. It's the deep state. I'm running things from behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? NANABOOZHOO?
You want us to believe you're actually the real president?
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. I'm President George W. You don't think Joe Biden, old sleepy Joe Biden, he's a puppet.
Oh, Joe Biden's a puppet?
Hey, man, don't you start with me. Don't you crack wise, boy.
How you been, George?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I was watching your show. Hey, what's the Ojibwe word of the day, boy?
Don't call me boy. And today is Ishkwa Anama E Gija Good, after prayer day, or Monday.
Ishkwa Anama E Gija Good. That's all right, man. After prayer. What? Now, why y'all call it after prayer day?
Well, we call it after prayer day because Sundays are what we call prayer day. And so Mondays would be after that. So this is the day after prayer day. We just call it Ishkwa. Anama E Gija Good.
Well, that's all right, boy. That's all right. Yeah, man, I went to church yesterday. I said my prayers. I was all like, hey there, God. I surely do. Hope you hear my prayer. This is your little buddy, George W. Bush. And I got a question.
You're asking God questions?
That's right, man. You ever look into 9/11?
What do you mean?
Well, man, sometimes that just don't add up, does it?
You mean the official story of how two planes flew into skyscrapers and knocked down 3 buildings on that day? Yeah, man. Nothing even hit Tower 7, and that fell right into its footstep, too, man. I'm starting to think that maybe that was an inside job, and I think you should look into it. Well, there was a time when YouTube would have people get on there and they'd have conversations about, what happened on 9/11. But then they started censoring that. And so now you can't find conversations of people debating whether or not it was possible for obvious green screen planes to knock down real buildings. Yeah, man. I mean, I remember that day. Where were you on 9/11? We were living in Duluth. Yeah, man. I was in this classroom and somewhere, I don't even remember, but I was reading a story to the kids, right? And the CIA, they come in, they're like, "Excuse me, Mr. President, but America is under attack. It's a terrorist. It's terrorism." And I was like, "Hey, what?" And they were like, "Yeah, man, they flew planes in the buildings." And I was like, "Say what?" And then I was like, "Well, hey, I got to finish this book." And so I finished reading the book, and then I got up, and I was all like, "I know who did this." "Yeah, how'd you know that?" "I'm out." "Well, I got some briefings. They gave me some briefs, and at first they were those tidy whitey briefs, and I was like, I don't like wearing these. My boys need room to breathe. So they brought in some boxer briefs. What? No, man, I kid. No, I got a briefing from the CIA or somebody, and they're all like, "No, man, it's the terrorists. You got to watch them. The Iraqi terrorists." Were they really from Iraq? Well, no, man, they weren't. They had nothing to do with that. But I didn't know that at the time, so I was all like, "We're gonna have a war on terror. We're gonna scare the bejesus out of terrorists." And for sure enough, I won the war on terrorism. What are you talking about? I don't know, man. I'm just kind of bored. How are you bored? It's 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, man, but I'm retired. But there was, back in the day, there was a time when Monday mornings actually meant something to me. I'd get up, I'd put on my suit, and I'd go sit in that Oval Office, and I'd be like, "Okay, I'm running the world now. What should I do today?" But now I just spend my time on the ranch. I'm just down here, doing my paintings. That's right, you're a painter. Yeah, man. I like to paint. And then I like to get on my horse and I ride the fences. And then I come on back and I don't drink anymore. That's right. You're still sober? Well, I don't know, man. Can you take the cocaine and call yourself sober? No, man, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm sober. Listen, I gotta go. But here's the Ojibwe phrase of the day. Yeah, what's the Ojibwe phrase of the day, boy? Quit calling me boy. It's, I will see you again. Gigawabamin, Minoa. Hey, man, that's a good old phrase. Gigawabamin, Minoa. And to that little lady, what's your little lady called? Natasha? Yeah? Well, hey there, Natasha. Gigawabamin, Minoa. I'm so sorry I didn't get to talk to you, darling. Oh, that's okay. Maybe next time I'll have a conversation with you. And we can talk about 9/11. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, man. I'm a conspiracy theorist, Shut up. Gigawabamin, Minoa. Well, Gigawabamin, Minoa, Nanaboozhoo. And y'all have a real good day. Y'all come back now soon here. Yee-haw! What a nut. Yeah. But you gotta love him. George W. is turning into a conspiracy theorist. You think he's a flat earther? Probably. How come nobody's chatting in our show? I don't know. It's just Weesony, James, John, and us. Is there anybody out there? Maybe nobody's watching. Well, it says there's 5 people watching. BOOZHOO. Maybe it's me. Let me click on something here. Yeah, nobody said anything for half an hour. Well, what are you going to do? I don't know. I think I will call upon the butterflies. You could call butterflies? Yeah, I'm the butterfly king. You didn't know that?
I did know that. That wasn't on your profile.
Oh, yeah. They call me the Mamengwa Ogama.
The Mamengwa Ogama.
Yeah. Mamengwa. Ambe. Yeah, see?
Oh, that's cool.
Hello, my little friends. Welcome to the show. Mamengwa. Butterfly. I almost wanted to just make that our Ojibwe word of the day.
Mamengwa?
Yep. You know what it is?
What?
Well, first of all, I wanted to call it Mamengwa because one of our really well-viewed videos is a 10-minute video just called Owl in Ojibwe or something. It was some pre-taped show we did where I just go, Gukuk Oush's Owl or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's got like hundreds of views. We do a hour-long live stream music and comedy packed. I'm teleporting out from outer space. I'm going to other planets. Nobody watches. Nobody cares. Nobody comments.
Well, we get subscribers.
Actually, yeah, we're like 98 subscriptions away from 4,000.
Maybe we should get on Facebook today and tell them to come over and subscribe.
We could. Because I'm not seeing any messages and oh, Jim's here.
Hey, Jim.
BOOZHOO, Jim. Thank you for coming in. He's got a cup of coffee. Maybe it's also because it's only 7:30.
Yeah, we get a lot more people talking at night.
We could come back on at night.
Maybe we should.
Oh, well. So, sweetie, you got anything you want to say to the BOOZHOO crew?
Well, I could get up there.
All right. Here's a song, and then I'm going to turn the show over to the lovely and talented Natasha. This is We Slip Out, once again by Michael Lyons.
Two.
All right.
All
We get
right.
quiet on the set, y'all. Recording We Slip Out, take one. Take one. We slip out. All right, boss. Whenever you're ready. Okay.
We slip out right now, go downtown and get ourselves a drink. We slip out right now, go downtown and get ourselves a drink. We slip out right now, go downtown and get ourselves a drink. We slip out right now, go downtown, what would they think? We slip out right now and run away. I know it's no federal crime, but you let me down, way down this time. I know I never once crossed your mind, but you left me down in the dirt and I was so far behind. What do you say? We slip out right now.
BOOZHOO. Me no giga jabe. Good morning. Oh, it's pretty out here. Out here on the lake. Are there any clouds? Not a cloud in the sky. Mijikwud. There's a clear sky. They said it was going to be Ningwanakwud. It was going to be cloudy, but Gaween. Ningwanakwud Z. Not cloudy. Hey, Shirilis, BOOZHOO, Midoki Gashe. Shirilis says, Apachi, Gigashe Bawe. He gets up very early in the morning. Ning Wen Quanaquad. It is cloudy. It's pretty clear out here, but I'm not sure where I am. I'm on some frozen. Is this Cabacona? Gabe Kona. I grew up next to a lake called Cabacona. Is what the locals called it. And it sounds Ojibwe. People would always ask me, what's that mean in English? Cabacona. And just recently I was somewhere too, and the Ojibwe word was Meekgunna. Meekgunna. And they were like, what does Meekgunna mean? And I went, man, that sounds a lot like Misqua Mikana road. Sounds a lot like road. The English was where many roads come together. Ga Mikana, the place where roads come. But then I went, oh, that's right, because Cabacona, actually, that's just kind of a English. They tried to write down an Ojibwe word for gabe. Gona, kona. Gabe, gona. Gabe means like the whole extent of something. And Migana, or Gana is road. Migana. So it'd be like Gabe Mikana. Gabikana. Gabikana. Or Cabacona. Minnesotans love to just basically come up with our own pronunciation if we don't know the language. But, so it meant the extent of the road. Or what a lot of people say, Cabacona, Gabicona means end of the trail. You know? And I always thought that was kind of a depressing painting. Have you guys seen the end of the trail? There'd be the Indian guy with a staff on a horse. And they're both real skinny and their heads are down. And they're like, oh, here we are, the end of the trail. It's almost like saying it's the end of Indians. Yeah, we used to be a traditional people on horses. And welcome to the end of the trail. And now you're walking around on a frozen lake in snow boots. Welcome to the modern age. Hey, Sequoia Hummingbird, Midoki Yashabe. How you doing? Meatloaf Monday. Gotta go make 4 loaves. 4 loaves of meatloaf. That sounds good. Lately, I've been wanting to have supper for breakfast. It started last week. I had a bowl of chili and a salad for breakfast. And I was like, man, this is great. Why do I think I gotta eat oatmeal or eggs or something just because it's the morning meal? I want some meatloaf. Give me some mashed potatoes, gravy. It's cold up here. And Dr. Evils, I grew up in Muscamute. Muscamute. Oh, that sounds like a lovely place. Welcome to Muscamute. That sounds Canadian. Where is Muscamute, Dr. Evils? You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my Ishkode fire. I just noticed, Evils, you got a Jim Morrison picture on by your face. You know that I would be a liar. That was probably Val Kilmer's second best portrayal. Jim Morrison. Do you guys ever see the Doors movie? Man, Val Kilmer is an underrated actor. You guys know Val Kilmer from Thunderheart? Indian people only know actors from other Indian movies. Oh yeah, Val Kilmer, Thunderheart. This land is not for sale, says Thunderheart. Val Kilmer. But Val Kilmer played Jim Morrison. And man, he looked just like him. He could sing. He moved like him. I mean, say what you want about the Doors. That was a cool movie. And I think at some point, Val Kilmer once again bumps into an Indian. Becomes the spirit guide. If you've never seen Thunderheart, maybe I should pull up a picture of Thunderheart. That might be worth talking about. Where is Thunderheart? Thunderheart was a movie that came out in the 90s. And it was all about a guy who's not part of his Indian culture, going back to the res and becoming connected to his past. Here we go. Sorry, you guys. I just had it. Here we are. You know that I would be a liar if I were to say to you that I didn't love Val Kilmer. Now what I do with it? Oh, for crying out loud, you guys. There's the outside. Oh, here we go. Thunderheart. Thunder. Diddly. Anyway, Thunderheart was a movie that came out in the 90s. Right? And it's all about Val Kilmer. He's in the FBI's. And there's a murder at Pine Ridge. They call it Bear Creek for some reason. They didn't want to use their real name, but it's obviously Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. And some people were like, oh, what? Val Kilmer's playing an Indian? That's dumb. But it's like, no, he's perfect. He's playing a Weesakote Winini. He's a descendant. He's a part Indian. And if you ever saw Michael's dad from the old days, this is kind of what Michael's dad looked like in the 60s. But so it's about a guy who never grew up on the res, never knew his dad, or he barely remembers his dad. Grew up in Washington, D.C. Well, this is after he got out of the Air Force. Don't forget, he was Goose in, Top Gun. But after he retired from being Goose and getting goosed on the volleyball court, he joined the FBI, and the FBI guy comes in and he's like, "Excuse me, Goose." He goes, "That's Mr. Thunderheart to you." No. He goes, "Hey, Val Kilmer, we got a mission for you. You got to go to the reservation. And we want you to mop up this incident at Pine Ridge." And it was back in the 70s or the late 60s or something, when the American Indian movement was just starting. And there's a lot of protests and civil unrest on the reservation, whatever. Bury my heart at Wounded Knee. But, so he goes to the reservation and he meets Kicking Bird from Dances with Wolves, who's a reservation cop. And Kicking Bird shows him around. He He, introduces him to a elder medicine man. They go arrest him in a sweat lodge. And eventually he discovers his Indian spirit, his Anishinaabe Jibe, and connects with the community and the values of his ancestors. And he finds out that the government were trying to do a land deal with the corrupt tribal government. They're going to steal the land of the Native American once again. And so there's a big car chase through the res. And they end up in the bluffs. Run to the hills, Thunderheart. The cavalry are coming. and he's all like, this land is not for sale. And just then, what happens? Every Indian in the world stood up from behind their hiding spots with guns. They were like, yeah. What do you mean we, paleface? Like, go on back to Washington, D.C. We're the real Washington Redskins. And it was a happy ending. Thunderheart. I'm not sure why I'm talking about it. Oh, yeah. So Val Kilmer. I hope he doesn't die soon. I don't think he's got good health. I like Spanish Caravan by the Doors. Spanish Caravan. I don't think I know that one. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through. Speaking of conspiracy theories, Jim Morrison's dad worked for the government or whatever. He was in the CIA or something. And he was the one who claimed that Vietnamese people shot on Americans. We were just minding our business in Vietnam when, unprovoked, a bunch of terrorists just shot at us. So we had to enter the Vietnam War. And they called it something like the Gulf of Tonkin incident or something. I don't know. I don't know history very well. But apparently Jim Morrison's dad had a huge part, very responsible for getting the United States into war in Vietnam. Meanwhile, his son's, trying on leather pants at home. You know that I would be a liar if I were to say to you, baby, 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 okay, come on, baby, light my fire. First album, no bass player. That's the crazy thing about the Doors. I think they're the only band I ever heard of who released an album, no bass player. So insulting to bass players everywhere, but they were like, we'll let the keyboardist lay down the bass line. What do we care? Anyway, I was going to pray. I got to put out some tobacco for my creator. Hey, BOOZHOO, get you money do. I wonder if I updated the prayer. No, I didn't. But that's okay. BOOZHOO, get you money do. Hello, Great Spirit. Dega odapanan niwi asema. Please accept my tobacco. Dega we dukawishin. Undo minaway dibikuk. Please help me to speak well. Tonight is what it says. It should say gigajeba. Gigajeba this morning. Mikwech ka ishi bamatazian. Thank you for my life. Mikwech gagage niwi gashgain the moment. Thank you for healing my sadness. Dash mikwech gabisan dawieg. And thank you for listening. Ni mikwetchuandam gitchimanadu. I'm grateful, Great Spirit. Ape inge. Amen. Amen. Carry me, caravan, take me away, take me to Portugal, take me to Spain, and Andalusia, with fields of grain. I have to see you again and again. Take me, Spanish caravan. Yes, I know you can. Oh, what a poet. I heard that, Jim Morrison. Oh, that's not Jim Morrison, Dr. Evils? Oh, sorry. This whole time I thought that was Jim Morrison. Lake Sinclair. It is a distorted view of Bing Crosby. You gotta be kidding me. That's a picture of Bing Crosby? Oh, sorry. I don't have any stories about Bing Crosby. Except for the one where he sang with David Bowie at Christmas. Remember that? Come, they told me, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. La 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 la, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. And then Bowie comes in with his obscure English, whatever. Peace on earth, can it be? Years from now, perhaps we'll see. Pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. Bing Crosby. But, so I heard that Jim Morrison was a poet, and Meg Ryan was his muse. No. Meg Ryan was in the movie. Apparently had a girlfriend, and he was like, I am the poet, and you are my muse. Your muse. A muse, if any kids are watching, is like, I think it's a Greek thing. There's like these gods of inspiration or something. The muse. Oh, you're my muse. Do you have a muse? Somebody who inspires you? Who inspires me? Paul Stanley? No. Well, I suppose I better go home. Well, what did we learn today? That the early morning shows aren't as well attended as the evening shows. But sometimes I just want to come out first thing in the morning and pray. Oh well. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
You ready to come in?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Hang on. I'm going to scan for your coordinates.
All right.
And it's 1 to teleport.
Make it so. Number 1. No. Ta-da!
Hey, baby.
Hi, sweetie.
Did you put out your tobacco?
Yep.
How was it outside?
Clear sky. Michigan. I didn't see any clouds.
Oh. Well, maybe the weather guy didn't know what he's talking about.
Michigan. It was a clear sky. Ningwanakwad. Cloudy. But before I came here, I was asking the question, what did we learn today?
We learned that Mijaquad means clear sky.
Well, yeah, but what else?
That Ningwanakwad means cloudy.
Yeah, other than the language.
Oh, what did I learn? Always check the gas gauge before you take the spaceship out.
Yep. You know, you could just fill up a little tank, and I could teleport you back out there, and you could fill it up.
I'd have to do a spacewalk.
Yeah, I gotta do a spacewalk and fill the gas, the spaceship with gas.
All right.
That'd be a fun show.
Yeah.
Anywho. Wow, we gotta go, sweetie.
All right.
Michael, do you want to add anything?
Hey, can you remind him of Patreon?
Oh, sure. In fact, Facebook viewer... Oh, no, this isn't live on Facebook yet. We need to go on live on Facebook today.
Why?
Because we're like 90 subscriptions away from 4,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can you believe it? That's great. Yeah. But I think we should go over there and tell people to subscribe.
Okay.
So we'll probably come on this afternoon on Facebook. And we're going to do a subscription run. Subscription telethon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you'd like to support the show, we have links in the description to Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe. We also have a Teespring page with t-shirts and what have you.
Oh, what have you?
Yeah. And Michael Lyons has books for sale. Ojibwe language books and comics by Michael Lyons are available at Amazon.com. Otherwise, anything else?
Nope, that's good.
Miigwech Bizendawieg. Thank you so much for listening. Dash miigwech gana wabieg. Thank you for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here is the rock star cartoonist Michael Lyons.
Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Or we'll probably see you later on Facebook.
Yeah, come back. We're on Facebook this afternoon. And over here is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
And I will see you again. And that's our phrase. That's what we learned today, sweetie. I will see you again. Gigawabaman. Men. Minawa. Hoa.